As fans, we assume we know our idols best. However, that isn't always the case. The K-pop world is notorious for its carefully crafted personas. Even the cheery and bubbly sunshine of BTS, J-Hope recently hinted that he is quite different than how he is perceived. He made a sad confession that he feels like he's pretending to enjoy things he loves, and in reality, Jun said the person is very different from his idol persona. His fellow group members have also testified that the Hobie we all know and love is very different from their dance leader, who they sometimes find scary. Likewise, the idols we think are the sweetest on screen have gone on to be extremely rude off screen. Are K-pop idols all pretending to be someone they're not? The things we see on camera aren't always what they are behind the scenes. Here are some of the rudest K-pop idols in the industry according to staff and their group members. Irene from Red Velvet. Red Velvet's Irene always takes the first spot whenever there is a discussion about rude idols. There are frequent reports by staff about her rude behavior, but in 2020, she found herself in a huge controversy when a fashion stylist and editor talked about an interaction with Irene that left her in tears. Without naming the idol, the stylist used the hashtags #psycho and #monster, leading netizens to believe that the idol in question is none other than Red Velvet's Irene, whose songs are titled Monster and Psycho. The stylist claimed that she was shouted at and verbally abused publicly by Irene for 20 minutes, and Irene was also accused of lacking character, not greeting staff, and causing her staff distress during a fitting session. The stylist said, "I thought I had let everything go after meeting all kinds of people throughout my 15 years in this industry. But I was wrong." Several notable fashion editors, photographers, models, and former stylists liked the post, which escalated things further. Some industry insiders have confirmed that Irene has quite a reputation for being difficult to work with. Irene later publicly apologized on Instagram, and SM Entertainment also issued a statement confirming that she had met with the editor to apologize, but it was confirmation of her terrible behavior behind screens. The editor eventually stated that the matter has been resolved through a mutual exchange of apologies. Following this controversy, Irene withdrew from public appearances. The scandal went on ruining Irene's reputation in Korea for some time. She's recovered a bit, but she's never regained her overall likability and popularity with the Korean public. Aspas Winter. Aspas Winter is also on the receiving end of many negative comments from netizens due to her allegedly mean nature. In 2020, Aspa played a game to celebrate Christmas Eve, where the Winter was to choose gifts for other members. When Giselle won the game, Winter was said to arbitrarily take over her job without even asking for Giselle's permission. She was seen turning to Karina and saying, "Let me choose for you." Winter gave Ningning the ugliest bow sweater, gave Giselle a sweater with a massive moose printed in red, and took the most decent one, an elegant lilac purple cardigan for herself. Many assume that Winter has a selfish persona and only wants to have the best for herself without caring about others' feelings. She has also been accused of intentionally taking other members' spotlights, constantly running up near the camera, blocking other members' face, and always trying to be the center of attention. Twice's Neon. The cheerful and bubbly persona of Neon is also said to be a complete show for cameras only. She has been under fire for her allegedly rude attitude at the Twiceland Zone 2 Fantasy Park concert in Seoul when she introduced herself as the top member of Twice and directly mentioned fellow members Zuyu and Junghyun, saying, "I'm number 1, Zuyu and Junghyun are number 8 and number 9. Now come here and introduce yourself and please work hard." This garnered backlash from Zuyu and Junghyun's fans, who left many angry comments saying that Neon was conceited and arrogant for sorting the members by rank. G-Idol's Shihua. Shihua's innocent visuals are said to be deceiving by her staff because of her attitude toward fellow members and her staff. She sometimes doesn't keep up with appearances even in public settings. In one incident backstage at M Countdown, G-Idol played a game to choose the person who would appear on the thumbnail. When Myoon won, Shihua protested that Myoon had already appeared on the thumbnail and mentioned that it was her turn. Fellow member Yuki, sitting next to her, had to intervene. In another episode, when G-Idol was asked who learns the choreography in the longest time, Shihua bluntly answered Miyun. Korean honorifics and titles are essential to expressing your respect to those you're talking to, and they are considered a big deal in Korea. Shihua's answer without honorifics also caused her to be criticized once again, with netizens claiming that she doesn't respect her elders as Miyeon is her onni. Miko from Bob Girls. A former Bob Girls and Love You's member, Miko, grabbed attention for all the wrong reasons when some of her ex-staff members spoke out to disclose her true personality. Even though she's a lesser-known singer, her opposite personalities on and off stage have startled many. In 2018, a former staff member of Miko said that the female idol actually played an essential role in the disbandment of both Bob Girls and Love You's. Now, that is a pretty big accusation. The staff member also revealed that Miko actually used violence to force the other members to comply with her demands, which at times left them injured. She would badmouth and backbite others if things didn't go her way, and she was also said to skip practice often because she didn't get along well with the vocal coaches and choreographers. The boys. It is also rumored that the boys' members, except Juyeon, are rude to their staff. Nothing's confirmed, but according to a Twitter account allegedly belonging to a staff member of the boys, Juyeon is praised for his good looks and polite manners, while the other members are considered impolite. Netizens were quick to believe the accusations, commenting that the staff swears that the whole team except for one member is rude. The boys' members are also heavily criticized for their misogynist behavior and poor attitude towards females. They were exposed by a YouTube channel that posted a video titled, "Idol accused of mistreating female employee at the luxury department store, Ers are shopping with an agency employee." As seen in the video, the boys' member Neil was wearing a backpack in front of a luxury store, and later on an employee was seen holding the backpack instead. In other photos, the employee is spotted holding shopping bags for the boys' members. The YouTube video claims the photos were taken at an overseas department store, and the YouTuber states, "Would they have been able to act that way at a Korean department store? I don't think so. Selfishly, they're holding one shopping bag each, while the female employee looks bogged down." Former X1 Sun Dong-pyo. Sun Dong-pyo is just 21 years old, but his staff reports him as someone who has already caught the celebrity diseases. He is known for throwing tantrums and was criticized for being rude to former co-member Sung-yoon. In one of their videos, Sung-yoon tries to hug Dong-pyo, but he immediately resists by pushing him with his hands. Netizens labeled his rude behavior, however, others said they must have been messing with each other as they were seen smiling together in the same video. Rudest. It's not just some idol's own staff who have first-hand experience of a K-pop idol being rude. A former flight attendant recounted her experience dealing with K-pop idols. While she mentioned some groups and idols that were polite and courteous, the same couldn't be said about other idols. Without naming any names, she spoke of challenging experiences with some of them, and the things she had to say were disturbing to say the least. One of them had caused a delay because he was busy chain smoking in the airport smoking area instead of boarding his plane. When asked by the flight attendant to board immediately, he rudely inquired whether she was on her period. This display of misogynistic and disrespectful behavior was totally uncalled for. In another instance, she recounts a girl group that was spitting in between the space on the carousel and playing a game involving spitting, and another one who likes sticking gum in the aisle and sucking peanuts and spitting them out into the open air. What is up with these idols and spitting? It's not just rude, but also very unsanitary. Another idol, when asked to put his luggage in the baggage compartment, responded by asking why should he do it and suggested that the flight attendant do it for him instead. This one just reeks of entitlement. A member of his staff eventually took care of the matter and put the bags in the compartment. This is only a tiny part of a long list of this type of nasty behavior. But do all K-pop idols pretend to be nice while the cameras roll? A simple answer would be no. Like you and me, they're also human, and sometimes we all lose our cool. The good news, however, is that many K-pop idols are known for their down-to-earth personalities and genuine love for their fans. Which other idols have different on-screen and off-screen personas? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we will see you in the next video.